Hey folks, I wanted to mention that if you watched the Davos meetings that Murphy did not attend, we're pretty lucky he didn't attend because you have to listen to Saudi Arabia and, the Philippines, all these places say how the oil and gas refinery payments, 1.3 trillion in subsidies to oil and gas, have to be flipped for climate change reasons. Folks, we're not going to be able to defend ourselves, and we are not going to have the stockpiles of munitions that we need. So if you don't mind, I'd like to again take myself off the screen and show you what this gentleman's talking about, because he's accurate. It's 100% accurate. And play.
Eastern Airline, Kansas City. We've got 2 flights coming out of Kansas City, Missouri. Now, I just showed you the Swift Air flights are going into that same area, right? Here's a Swift Air flight actually coming in from Omaha, Nebraska. So this, I think, a majority of this are picking up illegals. Remember, that camp holds 15,000, so they could do this all day, every day. All right. Notice where they're headed. Pope, that's Fayetteville, North Carolina. Shannon, that's Ireland. So that Omni, that's troops. That may be troops right there. But then we get down a little further. Again, another 6-7 headed back to Pope. I already told you, and I know this, they have.
So since the government doesn't tell us what they're actually doing, this fine gentleman does. And you can follow the troop movements and the border movements through satellites, which is important. And if you focus on the legality of what's happening in the courtrooms across Connecticut and the United States for that matter, we're coming to a loggerhead, and we need to discuss, not only the border and Chris Murphy, what a disaster his bill has brought, but I think we're at the point where if there was enough public outcry, the judges who are supposed to allow grand juries in the state of Connecticut, they don't. That if we start pushing through the federal court case we're in, we've had 9 grand jury requests denied. We should go in right now with the information on Murphy and ask for his impeachment, because we don't have the 25th Amendment in the state of Connecticut anymore. They took away the marshals that can arrest judges. They set up the bench bar so that the mortgages can be stolen for the judges' pensions. We have many, many judges in the probate court basically robbing every deceased person's will. And what's going on here is criminal, beyond what the judiciary, Doug Dubitsky, do they know what's going on here? I'm not trying to be critical of Rob Sampson, but today we are adding Matt Blumenthal to the election fraud lawsuit because he is chair of the Elections Committee in Connecticut. Now, for him to be chair of the election for his father and have the candidates' signatures disappear is problematic. When you couple that with the fact that he destroyed the cast vote record and the memory cards for the hacks, that he's involved with the Seidel decision, he's involved with LHS, ESNS, and the ability of No Ink to change votes up to 60 days after an election when in fact the state paid No Ink to change votes up to 60 days after his father's election. This is a criminal act. Criminal act. So Matt Blumenthal's going in today. What should we be discussing? I'm getting a lot of phone calls, and I appreciate that. There's a few patriots out there. That's wonderful. But we kind of need to look in the mirror here, because I don't just attack the Democratic Party. No, I don't. I attack the Republicans more than I attack the Democrats. And that's going to end in the month of February. We have a plan. We're sticking to our plan, folks. And our plan is to fix what's going on. And I hope that the people promising us right now to do something about it actually come through. Because up till now, they have been lying, lie after lie after lie. And they have no idea how much truth is going to come out. Because there's a lot of truth coming. So we have a snow day. We have about 4 inches here in Norwalk. And, you know, different towns have a foot expected. You are a captive audience as far as I am concerned. And I'm not going anywhere because it's snowing and you're stuck on your computer and you are mine. Thank you very much.